Hi everybody, Carol from Angels. If you are watching this, you are probably in the sun hat class. I thought it'd be funny and do that. I don't know what my hair looks like now, but that's okay. This was such a fun sew. I loved this pattern. It is this pattern right here. It is a great, her name is Dory Smith of Worthy Goods. I just love this pattern. It was simple and fun, and look at the fabric I used, Alison Glass. I love Alison Glass. The brim is probably a little wide, but for people that can't have the sun, it's absolutely perfect. It is a reversible sun hat as well. So it is a reversible. I'm not even sure who this is, but I had this at home. It's kind of like a light chambray color fabric. And yeah, it's and this one, now they don't come in sizes, but I did talk to the designer. Told her that I wanted to do a class, and she was very excited about that. So I'm happy about that. And I asked her about sizes because this one doesn't fit my head. It does a little bit, but I think if I wore it for too long, it probably would give me a little bit of a headache. I mean, I can sit it up top, but anyway, when we are doing the crown on here, now, I know we can adjust this, all right? You can try mine on, because I know what seam allowance that I used for this. If you need it bigger, we can definitely let out enough, because it was a 1/2-inch seam allowance, or we can even bring it in the other way. So it really, and this is what the bag designer told me to do. I think it does make sense. I'm just not sure about maybe someone that this is like really small for, because then you'd get into making the pattern, percent-wise bigger. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but there is definitely wiggle room in making this either smaller or bigger, a little bit. Like I said, this is a 1/2-inch seam allowance, so we have room to go in and we have room to come out. That being said, on that, as far as sizes, pattern pieces on this, it's like 2 pattern pieces. That's it. It was very easy to cut out, as you can see. Yeah, and she was very good with marking her pattern pieces really nicely. Tells you exactly what to do, which I love. I love when they tell you. I'm literal. I read everything. Let me see. Okay, for different kinds of fabrics, fabric recommendation. I obviously use quilting cotton. Remember, it is reversible, so you want to use probably 2 different kinds to make it, kind of funky. You could also use with this some wax canvas if you want to make it into like a rain hat. How fun is that? Let me see. You could do it in canvas, I'm sure, but again, just remember with canvas, if you don't have a home sewer industrial machine like a Juki or a Baby Lock Accomplish, that might get a little difficult. There's not really a whole lot of layers on this one, so I don't think that will happen, but just keep that in mind, when you do decide which fabrics that you want to use. It does call for Shape Flex, SF 101. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I wrote my notes here. I'm not even reading my notes. I just read Shape Flex there. It says a heavyweight interfacing. I remember that now. And I was like, heavyweight interfacing. Probably because you want to keep this brim kind of stiff, and especially if you want to bring it up like that. I used SF 101. I didn't know exactly really what she kind of meant by the heavy interfacing. Maybe some of you have some ideas, but it goes up just fine using the SF 101 on this. So that would be my recommendation. And hardware, none. It's nice and easy. This is like such a nice, easy, satisfying. You get it done. Either you wear a sun hat or give it as a gift. I just think it's such a really cool. It was like I said, it was a nice, easy sew. Very, very fun. Time to cut this out was half hour, 40 minutes maybe, and time to make under 2 hours. Very, very easy. And we do have a class coming up on this. Well, if you were brought here, you know I did not write the date down. I know it's in July sometime. I think July 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the 16th. But just check angelsewing.com just to be sure. So this is a nice, easy sew. Oh, and it also, at the beginning, you'll see in the directions of what to cut, it'll have you do some bias strips. For those of you that know me, no, I do not quilt, and I do not bind. That is no way. I just don't bind. It's just nope, 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 nope. So I did not bind my edges. I think it looks lovely without the binding, but you guys may want to do the binding, and that's okay. You go ahead and do the binding, especially you quilter people. You know what to do with binding. So there we go. Here is my sun hat. Like I said, I love it. I don't know if you saw me post with my mother wearing this. She's so cute. She's 81 years old, going on 82. She is just so cute. It fit her perfectly, maybe even a little too big. It was kind of funny. So I am glad you're tuning in, and I'm glad you're getting ready for your sun hat class. And I cannot wait to see your creations. My favorite part about doing classes is watching you guys come in with your different fabrics. I just love that, how you know, everybody is just so different creatively, and it's just so fun. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in class. Bye, everybody.